it's kind of cute. What do you guys think? I did a bun like this yesterday with like the curly blonde, and I actually thought it was so pretty, so I wanted to do it again today. This might be my new like go-to hairstyle. I loved it so much yesterday. Anyways, guys, hey, hello, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today I thought we'd do another vlog. I really want to make more vlogs in these next like couple months. So we're back. I don't have much going on in like my life right now. I kind of just have like a couple assignments to work on. I'm also starting to like prepare to move out this semester. I still have 3 weeks, but at the same time, those 3 weeks are gonna come quick, especially with finals. I learned that last year, so I'm really trying to get on top of things. I actually love this bun. I feel like it looks better in the mirror than it does on camera, but like trust, it looks really cute in person. So yeah, I think this weekend I'm just gonna have like a little productive weekend, work on stuff here, do homework, I don't know. But I'm excited. As for right now, I lost a nail, so the first thing we're gonna do is put her back because I can't live like this. I hate that. Here she is. She fell off yesterday. Luckily, she's not lost, so that's always good. Anyways, guys, little update on what's been going on here. I definitely talked about this in a couple shorts I made in like January, but for like most of December, a lot of January, and then like almost all of February too, it was so cold in my room that I couldn't sleep in here. Like I was sleeping on the couch for like 3 months, and that was absolutely miserable, and it was freezing in the apartment too. It was so bad. However, now it's been about like 70 degrees outside for the past like week, so it's been like super hot. Oh my god, I can't. What the heck? I got it, guys. And since it's been so hot, inside has been like crazy hot, which is weird because it's literally hotter in here than it is outside. Our thermostat is at 88 degrees. That's almost 90. I am melting in here. It's actually ridiculous. We don't own like a fan or anything, but also we know that they're gonna switch the building to like have AC any day now, so it's just like a matter of waiting because it's not worth it to buy a fan, but at the same time, like it's so hot in here. Like I've been sleeping without a blanket for like a week. Like I'm in pure summer mode right now. And the thing is, there's literally no reason it should be so hot in here because our entire apartment gets zero sunlight because there's a building right outside. Like we face a wall. It's so frustrating. There's no reason it should be so hot in here. And the thing is, it's like 70 degrees outside. Why is it 20 degrees hotter inside? I don't understand. So I'm dealing with that, and I'm sweating, and honestly it's put me in a pretty bad mood this week, so sorry if I'm not as jolly and happy as I usually am. On the bright side, I got my pinky back. I don't know what I'm gonna wear today, but I'm gonna figure that out soon, I guess, because I kind of want to go somewhere, do something, leave the house, get out of this oven, something like that. Definitely want Dunkin' too. That's on my priorities list right now. I'm also kind of thinking a little eyeshadow wing right here would be really cute. Oh yeah, already done. Anyways, guys, I literally have so much to tell you. I went to North Dakota this weekend. It was so crazy. It was so much fun. I miss it, honestly. Like, I want to go back. I'm also so glad I just went to North Dakota in general because I never thought I would go there. Literally name one person that's been to North Dakota. You can't. Right. That's what I thought. I'll probably tell you about North Dakota later, but just know that that story's coming at some point in this video. What should I do today? I don't even have like a destination. I don't know, because the problem is like I have no assignments to do, but I also have no money to spend. So like if I leave, then I'm gonna spend money, but also like I don't want to sit here in the heat and not be at least working on an assignment, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna wear these little black shorts. I haven't worn these yet. They're really cool. Let's see if I have anything good to match. What about this little juicy shirt? Ooh, wait, that's looking cute. I'm gonna finish getting ready and I'll catch up with you later.
Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control.
It's been a couple days. I edited my video at Barnes & Noble a bit, and then I had class on Thursday night, which is when I started this vlog. So after Barnes & Noble, I went to class. And then yesterday, I had class again Friday, and I was low-key supposed to be so productive yesterday. Like, I was gonna go to the post office, I was gonna clean my room, like, guys, I was literally gonna do it all, and then I ended up doing absolutely nothing because I came home and took a long nap. Typical. But it's Saturday, it's a new day. Now we have plenty of time to catch up on everything, and I'm about to go to the post office once I'm done getting ready. I did really well with the editing that I was working on. I'm currently editing the closet clean out video, but I already finished editing the last vlog, so I kind of did them out of order. It's kind of my main priority right now to just get these videos out because I'm really excited about them, and I'm excited about the long form content again because I haven't been on top of this. Literally, school is the worst. It takes up all my time, but we're working on it. So I'm about to go to the post office now. I was supposed to do laundry yesterday. Like, I was hoping that if I didn't do anything else yesterday, I would at least do some laundry, and of course I didn't. Also, guys, Olivia Rodrigo's new song came out. Let me know what you guys think because honestly, I really like it. I love the chorus and I like the bridge, and I think it's like so catchy. And also, she talks about like Pisces and Gemini in the song, and I'm a Pisces and my girlfriend's a Gemini, so I have a little bit of a bias. The first time I listened to it, I was kind of unsure about it, but then the more I listened to it, like the chorus is just so catchy. I really like it. I'm so excited for the album. Olivia Rodrigo is so good. Like, I really just like the typical like love songs because I feel like right now every single song is about like sex and being famous, and that's not really my vibe, honestly. So I should just have like either a love song or like a breakup song. I love it. It hits every time, you can't deny it. Here's the makeup. It's looking pretty cute. We'll get dressed and leave.
Something beautiful where you feel life.
Okay guys, I just dropped all of this stuff at the post office, and I told my girlfriend since I'm over here that I would go to the Pop Mart store and get her another Hirono. So we're going back to the Pop Mart store. Guys, every time I walk from the post office to get to this area that the Pop Mart store is, I end up under the street. Like, the street is above this. And I don't know how this happens because like if you look at the geography that's like on the actual ground, it like doesn't make sense that this happens over here. And then there's like a weird staircase that's right over there, and you'll see where it leads, but it's really weird because like how did I get under here? I don't understand, because like above ground it appears that all the streets are like next to each other, and then here's the stairs. If we go up, we end up back on the road, but like how? And look at this. The Pop Mart store is right next to the stairs. Okay, she said she wanted one of the new ones, and this is the new series. It came out about like a week or two ago, and they're really cute. Currently, she has the TV guy and this little frog guy, so we're hoping for something different today. The frog guy was really heavy, and this box is also super heavy, so I think this is the frog, which means we're not gonna get this one. This one is like, I don't know. I really want to get her the little shark. I'm gonna look for like the second heaviest one because I think that will be the shark. Or maybe this. Just go for like a very neutral feeling one. She told me the TV guy was really light, but I didn't feel that one when it was in the box, so I'm not really sure what it feels like. I'm just gonna pick one and we'll be on our way. I've decided we're going with this corner one. Here he is. Hopefully it's a good one. Now I have all day today to actually, you know, make some progress on this and like clean everything up. But while I'm doing it, I'm gonna tell you about my really fun trip to North Dakota because I feel like I haven't like updated you guys about that. I don't think this room will take too long to clean. I just need to take care of all the laundry because there's literally laundry everywhere. But let me just tell you what happened. So if you guys saw my short that I made, I was like talking about the plan for the trip, and we were leaving on Friday night at literally midnight at 12:30 in the morning. So like technically Saturday. Also, we were taking the bus, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So this was like a long journey. It was a 14-hour like ride the whole way. And like in the middle of it, we had a layover in Minneapolis for like an hour and a half, I think. And then we would arrive to North Dakota at 3 p.m. the next day, so Saturday. And then we were staying one night in North Dakota and then leaving the next day at like 4 p.m. So it was like 25 hours total in North Dakota. And everything went according to plan. The bus was not super comfortable for 15 hours. Literally, like I thought there would be tables on the seat behind like it is on a plane, but there wasn't any tables, so there was like nowhere to put your head if you were trying to sleep, and that was kind of rough. I managed to get like enough sleep to get by when I needed to after the bus rides, but it wasn't ideal. I also had the window seat there and back, and my roommate was sitting in the aisle and she had a way harder time sleeping than I did, so I kind of had it easy. But taking the bus was really cool. Like we drove through the whole like middle of nowhere Midwest, which I've never done before. It was kind of fun. We met a lot of cool people on the way to North Dakota. And like on the way there, we stopped at Minneapolis and Milwaukee. So we kind of expected everyone to like be getting off there, but it actually turned out that most of the people that we were talking to actually were going all the way to North Dakota with us, including the layover. So that was really cool. We talked to this like really old veteran guy who used to be like a semi-truck driver, and that was cool because he would talk about like driving all around. Also, we were going to Fargo, North Dakota, so like literally middle of nowhere. Like it doesn't get any more random than that. So it was really surprising that so many people were going there with us. And then we were talking to this other guy from Detroit, and he was telling us that he just got a new job in Fargo and like he was moving there. So he was on the bus all the way from Detroit, which was like a 24-hour ride total. So he was on there even longer than us, but he was really cool. He was like, it sounded like he was like starting a new life there, which was really cool. He said he was like trying to stay out of trouble in Detroit. So I don't know, it was just like, I was inspired, honestly. And then there was this other guy who was like clearly like born and raised in Fargo. He was wearing a Fargo sweatshirt, like he was full Fargo. So that was cool because he was telling us a little bit about it too. And then there was also this other girl. She wasn't on the bus the whole way with us. She got off like halfway in Wisconsin, but she was really nice too. I didn't talk to her much because she was sitting in like a weird spot from me. So the bus ride there was really fun, and especially since it was like so late at night, it was like having like late night conversations with like interesting strangers and like finding out everyone's story. It was super cool. Taking like such a long bus ride, road trip type thing with like a bunch of strangers, that's like such a bucket list item. Like I don't think many people do that, and it was just really cool to experience, and I'm really happy I did it. And I also feel like I don't know if I'll ever have the chance to do something like that again, which is why I'm just like so grateful that it happened. I don't know, it was super cool, guys. If you ever get the chance to take a really long bus ride to Fargo, North Dakota and visit the absolute middle of nowhere in the middle of the night, then you should take it. So yeah, overall the first bus ride was pretty enjoyable, aside from the fact that it was so difficult to sleep. But like obviously the conversation was like, it was getting us through, I feel like. And then we arrived in Minneapolis the next morning. We had breakfast there since we had like a long layover, and we went to this super cute like little cafe place, and the food there was so good. And guys, like I don't even really like breakfast food, but I got a croffle, which is a croissant waffle, if you didn't know. Like they just take a croissant and just smush it in the waffle iron, and it had coconut lemon cheesecake filling. Guys, it was so good. I've been thinking about it nonstop, but that place wasn't a chain. It was just like a one-off little place, so probably never gonna have that again unless I go back to the Minneapolis bus station, but you never know where I'll end up, so maybe I will get there one day. I think it was called like the Hope Breakfast Bar. It was really cool. Also, we learned that in Minneapolis there's like a lack of chain restaurants for some reason. I don't know if this is like a known thing or if it was just like a coincidence, but we could not find like any chain places. It was weird, but it was also cool because like we got to go to new places, I guess. Yeah, we spent the rest of the day in the bus mostly, and then we got to Fargo and we said goodbye to all of our friends we made along the way. And when we got there, the bus station in Fargo was literally just like a big dirt road with this like tiny little building in the middle of it, and the building just had like a bunch of chairs and one vending machine. It was so sketchy, but it was so cool. And literally like when we were going to Fargo, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Like we didn't know what was gonna be there, what there was gonna be to do, if the people would be against gay people, because me, Ian, and Avery, we look pretty gay. So I was really worried about that. We didn't know what the public transportation was gonna be like. Like there was a lot of unknown, but we were just kind of there for the experience. But it turned out Fargo's like really spread out across a lot of land, so you couldn't really get anywhere without a car, so we had to Uber a lot of places. We went to Target. Literally, Target was packed. Like, I mean, I guess that's like the only thing to do there is go to Target, so I don't even blame them, but like, oh my god, there was so many people just like walking around Target. And we went to Target because we had like an hour before the check-in time for our Airbnb, so we just waited there for a little bit, and then we eventually Ubered to the Airbnb. And our Uber to there was so friendly, and she was so nice. Literally, guys, everyone in North Dakota was so nice. Like, we were talking to strangers. We just talked to so many people the whole time, and it was so cool, because like, I don't know, I don't really like talk to a bunch of strangers, and like everyone was just so friendly. And also, like, obviously North Dakota, they don't get tourists, or like especially Fargo, North Dakota, that is not a tourist area, and that's why we wanted to go there, because we literally just wanted to see what was in the absolute middle of nowhere. So everyone we talked to was just so confused because we were so obviously tourists, but they'd never get tourists. So they were like, what brings you guys to Fargo? Like, what are you guys doing on your little trip? And we had no answer except for, oh, we're going to Applebee's, like just figuring out what's here. It was literally just ridiculous. And then we got to our Airbnb, and guys, this is where like the trip took a turn. Our Airbnb was so sketchy. Like, I would tell you all the details, but it's not even that interesting. But basically, like, the worst part about it was that the guy that was on the listing for the Airbnb was not the guy that like was actually there. So that was really like kind of scary, but we survived the night. It was only one night we had to stay, but we had to do an Airbnb because we're only 18 and most hotels only let you stay if you're 21. So it was like low-key our only option because, like I said, they don't get many tourists, so there's not many Airbnbs. But we didn't die or anything. None of our stuff went missing. Like, nothing actually happened. It was just like a really weird vibe. So after that, we left and we went to Applebee's. Applebee's was fun, and our Uber driver to Applebee's was super cool. He was telling us like all about Fargo, and he recommended this restaurant that we go to. So we were like, okay, we'll go there tomorrow when we have some time. And he was like, oh, Fargo's so safe, like even downtown, it's very safe here. Everyone's super nice, like good vibes, basically. So we went to Applebee's, and then we went to the mall after, which was pretty cool. The mall is not dead at all. Like, I feel like so many malls these days are dying, and it makes me so sad as a mall lover. But the mall was like popping. There was so many stores that I've never heard of, which was interesting. So we had a cool time there, and then after that we kind of just went back to the Airbnb and we played some board games that we had brought, which was super fun. It was such a unique vacation, and guys, it was just so cool. Like, I'm so glad that I went. And then the next day we kind of just walked around downtown because we hadn't been there yet. We went to JL Beers, which is the place that the Uber recommended, and he was like, they have the best burgers ever. I have never had a better burger. And honestly, I didn't care for the burger, but Ian and Avery really liked them. And then we went thrifting, which was really cool because we got to see all the North Dakotan fashion. It was also so weird there because like it felt like a time capsule of like 2015. Like, literally everyone was dressed so 2015, and everything in the thrift store was super 2015. It was just so like unlike anywhere I've ever been. Like, genuinely, the people were so different compared to anywhere on the East Coast. Like, it was crazy. We really got like the Midwestern hospitality. So we had like a short day on Sunday because we eventually had to get the bus at like 4, and we were back on the bus for like 6 hours until we got to Minneapolis. We got there at like 10 at night, and everything was closed. Like, either because it was Sunday or just because like weird Sunday hours, but like we literally could not find anywhere to eat. And once again, there was no chain restaurants. We struggled a little bit, but we ended up going to this dive bar, and that was actually such a cool place. Like, it was a vibe in there. And also, guys, everyone in Minnesota was like just as friendly as they were in North Dakota. Like, the Minnesotans were so nice too. And then we ended up back in Chicago at like 9, and the layover in Minneapolis was longer on the way back, so we were there for like 3 hours. So we kind of just hung out at the bar. Once again, we talked to a couple people. Everyone was just so nice. And then we left Minneapolis again at midnight, and then we got back to Chicago at like 9 in the morning. So yeah, it was really a unique trip. Like, I'm so glad I went to North Dakota. I wish we had more time because obviously just having a couple more days would be nice, especially since we didn't actually have like one full day. But we had a really good time for what it was, and it was just such a unique trip and like a once-in-a-lifetime experience probably. And now I can say I've been to North Dakota. I actually did most of the laundry around here. I'm gonna throw the laundry into the wash and then just like pick up a couple more things. Hopefully just like end with a clean room, clean headspace. But let me know if you guys have ever taken like a really spontaneous little weird trip like that, because I'm so interested to hear if you have. And I'm just gonna finish up the room. I started this video with a missing nail, and now we're missing a nail again. So this is how we're finishing the video. But guys, little story time to finish off the vlog. Yesterday, me and my roommate literally almost got ran over. We were walking home and we were crossing this road. Like, we had the walk sign and everything. Like, there was no reason anyone should have been making a turn when there's pedestrians crossing the street. And someone just busted out the craziest, fastest turn I've ever seen. And literally, I like screamed and like jumped out of the way, like forward and like off to the side so that I would be out of the way, but my roommate was on my right and the car was coming from the right, and I literally thought she was about to get ran over. Like, I was like, oh my god, like I just made it out of the way, but Avery is like actually dead right now, if not like so injured. But literally that car was coming so fast that I think if it had hit me, I think I would have died. And I'm a pretty like frail person, like I'm pretty small, but literally if I was like 6 inches back, I actually think I would have died. It was kind of terrifying. But Avery, like, she touched the car and then like ran out of the way like that. And then after we made it onto the other side of the street, like the sidewalk, I like turned and I'm like trying to see who was driving, and I look and all I can see is like the passenger side of the car, and I just see this mom and she's like staring at us like with this straight face, like no reaction. Like I'm like looking at her for longer, and it looked like her daughter was next to her, and she looked like the age where maybe she's like learning how to drive. But why are you teaching your daughter how to drive in downtown Chicago, especially when her skill level is clearly not very advanced enough to slow down during a turn? What are you doing? So we're just staring at each other through the window, like me, Avery, the mom, and the daughter, all through this car window, because they did stop there on the corner, but they didn't say anything. So I've got this like crazy look on my face, like a crazy look, and I'm just staring at her because obviously me and Avery are in shock. Like we can't even respond because you actually almost just killed us. So I was surprised that the mom didn't like roll down the window and say anything, but I was like so in shock to say anything myself, and then they just drove off after we were making eye contact for like 10 seconds straight. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You almost just killed people. Fine, whatever. Anyways, me and Avery walked home the rest of the walk in silence because we were so shocked. So today I'm feeling pretty grateful to be alive. It's a good day in my life, I'd say. Not dead yet, so that's always good. Thought you guys might like that little story to just finish this off. As always, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, tell me if you've ever been hit by a car. Don't forget to subscribe, of course. We're like on our way to 2,000 subscribers, which is really cool. And if you're interested in any of my other socials, like my TikTok, Instagram, or my Depop, they're all just DJ Brand. They're all in the description as always, so go follow me on there. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!